Coming up, the Hawkeyes chase another win against the Golden Gophers this weekend.
And later, the University of Iowa Theater Department celebrates Indigenous stories.
Welcome to DITV Now, your flash update on the biggest headlines coming out of the Daily Iowa newsroom. I'm your host, Siobhan Chahuja.
And I'm Kate Overton. Tonight, the Iowa Hawkeyes are in Minneapolis to take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Both teams are coming off of impressive wins, and last year, Iowa ruined Minnesota's chances of making the college football playoff. These two teams have a lot of history, and there's a bronze pig at stake.
Floyd was in the weight room, so I think that was a good reminder. Just that this is a rivalry game. Every game is important. Every win means a lot, but it's just a reminder that this one typically is, very hard fought. Nobody owns the trophy. You get to keep it for a year.
A rivalry game can cause some distractions throughout the week, but the players know that there are improvements to be made after starting the season 0-2. It's all about improving and taking it day by day. Now, this is the second straight week with just 4 days of practice, and the players are doing their best to prepare like any other week.
About just taking advantage of every rep, every day, like we do in every practice, not wasting a rep. Obviously, saving our legs if we have to tempo some stuff down. But that's when mental reps come in, and just staying locked in and staying focused.
So far this season, Iowa's biggest strength is forcing turnovers. In just 3 games this season, they've created 8 turnovers, which has made things a lot easier for the offense.
Not necessarily something that we keep track of, but we try to get at least 3 turnovers, whether that be interceptions or fumble recoveries a game.
The defense isn't quite on pace for 3 turnovers a game, but if they can manage to get 4 of them tonight, they'll be right back on track. Kickoff starts at 6 p.m. and come back after the weekend for all of the post-game coverage.
This Sunday, the Department of Theater is hosting a Zoom roundtable and Q&A event to celebrate Indigenous theater. The event will surround 4 nationally renowned Indigenous theater artists to discuss how people can continue to amplify and celebrate art from all people.
We are uniquely positioned as theater artists to constantly be like, how do we work well together? Because nobody works alone.
The audience will also have the opportunity to ask questions about the artists' experiences and their art.
Every single person, no matter what, has such a unique journey to theater, has a unique journey to storytelling and sharing their own things.
The event will not be recorded, so be sure to register and join at 1 p.m. Sunday to learn more about Indigenous storytelling on stage and how to support these artists.
President Trump has not accepted the election results, while GOP legislators encourage Biden to receive the intelligence briefings. An increasing number of Republicans say a smooth transition of power is necessary, and sharing intel briefings will ensure that process.
Look, one of these 2 men will be the President of the United States after the election results have come in. And I think at this point, just as a matter of protecting our nation's interests, I do think that both the President and his competition here, of Vice President Biden, should have access to those classified reports.
Senator James Lankford says that he plans to intervene if Biden does not get the access of intel by the end of the week.
Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has asked Chicago residents to cancel their normal Thanksgiving plans. Staying at home is the best way to stop the spread of COVID-19.
We've seen no sign of slowing here, and we're in uncharted territory. We are the largest city in the part of the country that is having the most uncontrolled outbreak.
Chicago has hit a record high number of COVID-19 cases as of Wednesday. Chicago is averaging about 1,900 new cases a day. Because of this, there's a new advisory to take place on November 16th, where people are only supposed to leave their home for essential activities.
Gun sales have been rising since Joe Biden has been named president-elect. This trend is usually seen when more Democrats are elected to office, since tighter gun legislation is usually a part of Democratic campaign platforms. Biden has been outspoken about supporting tighter gun control.
Today will be a brisk start to the weekend, but at least the sun will be out. Expect clear skies with a high of 41 and a low of 28. The rest of the weekend will turn dreary, with Saturday full of storms. Expect a high of 53 and a low of 34. Finally, Sunday will be cloudy with a high of 34 and a low of 28.
Thanks for tuning in to DITV Now.
We'll be back tomorrow with the latest on the University of Iowa, Iowa City, and Hawkeye Nation. From Iowa City, I'm Siobhan Chahuja.
And I'm Kate Overton. Have a great weekend and go Hawks.